Hello everyone. So I'm finally going to be making that video, the one I promised y'all about what's inside of my hunting / hiking bag. So I'm just going to get into the pack real quick. So this is an Osprey Daylight Plus. It's a really pretty inexpensive pack. I got it on Amazon. It's lightweight, that's why I chose it, and it has room for a bladder. So that's I guess the first item I'll talk to y'all about. I just bought a pretty cheap, inexpensive bladder. I think it holds 100 ounces, I believe. It's just your typical little water thing, and it holds just enough water to get me through my hunt or my hike. You should always carry water with you when you're out there. On the outside over here, I just carry my little vest, my reflective orange vest, just in case I am hunting and not on a hike. In this outside little pack, I carry a little pouch with my flashlight, just a mag light. I have other flashlights with me most of the time when I'm on my person, part of my everyday carry, but I always have one light in my pack. I also have a little file here in case I have to sharpen my knife. I use a file, and then I can just finish sharpening my knife with a stone that I find while I'm on the hike. So this right here is just my tool for my bow in case I am bow hunting. I don't really need to carry this every time, but it just lives in my pack, so it doesn't weigh anything. I don't mind carrying it. The knife I picked for my hunting pack is this Moro Knife. These knives are really nice. They're pretty corrosion resistant, and they have a nice little case here. They won't fall out of it if you're wearing it on your belt, and they're like $12. I also carry a Gerber dime in here. How do I open this thing again? Yep, just a small little multi-tool. I think this was like 10-15 bucks. I have a review about this in my YouTube channel, so if y'all want to check out the review on the Gerber dime. Have ear protection. I don't really use ear protection if I'm only going to shoot once when I'm hunting, but there's times where you may want to, especially if you're not the one shooting and you're watching someone else shoot, just put these on. Looks like there's nothing else in this pouch anymore. Move some of this stuff out of the way. See what's in this pouch. So right off the bat, I have some paracord here. It can be used for many things. I'm gonna be making a video on maybe like 10-15 uses you can use paracord for, so y'all can stand by for that. This, I just have another orange reflective little cloth here. It's like a neck gaiter kind of deal. Just in case the person I'm with doesn't have a vest, I can just lend them this, and hopefully they'll be visible enough to not get shot. This is my hog hunting call. It's just a little pig, does pig squeals, pig grunts, stuff like that. I have some shears here in case you have to cut stuff with. These things can cut through anything, basically. They're really sharp, and they go with the first aid kit as well that I carry in here. I have a trauma first aid kit, so you can use it to cut gauze and cut clothing in case you have to get to a wound or something. So I also have my Loophole Rangefinder. You don't always need to carry this, I guess, but it just depends on where you're hunting. What else do I have in here? These are just little buckles if you need to make a little paracord bracelet or something with your paracord, or just some sort of improvised belt with paracord. You can use these clips, or an extra strap for your backpack. There's many uses for this one. Like this one has a survival whistle built in. All right, I'm gonna check my main pack now. So here's the first aid kit I was talking about. This is a trauma first aid kit for like bullet wounds and stuff like that. And the reason I have this is because you never know when you accidentally shoot yourself, or someone accidentally shoots you, or purposely shoots you when you're hunting. So you just really never know. I get it, you have to be pretty dumb to shoot yourself when you're hunting, but it can happen. And I'd rather be prepared and never need to use this thing than need this and not have it. So you can find these on Amazon. I mean, there's different quality ones out there. This one has like materials to make a splint, has some gauze, has another pair of shears in here, and there's a couple things in here. There's a tourniquet, all kinds of gear. And make sure that you get some training on how to use this stuff before you go out to the field. So in here in this little Ziploc bag, I carry the Ziploc bag because it could be used to carry water if I need it. If my water bladder fails me or something like that. I carry, this is another water container, and this is, basically this is all part of my water filter, my Sawyer Mini. I highly recommend having one of these. This is the tool you use to clean it, but this thing filters, I believe, 100,000 or 10,000, something like that. It filters an insane amount of gallons, and this is basically like a storage container so you can put your filtered water. And here's a tourniquet. So like I said, buy one of these, keep one on you, and learn how to use it. You never know when you're gonna need it. I carry just some Osprey, a little fire starter, and this is the straw that you connect to the water cleaner. I always carry a compass in my pack, some hand sanitizer in case you're gonna do some first aid on yourself or you're gonna eat a snack or something. Here's a ferro rod, another fire starting tool, and a small compass on here. So I always carry multiple ways to make fire. Here's another way I have to make fire, just a regular big lighter. And I have some wipes, just in case you gotta go to the restroom while you're out there. You're not gonna have toilet paper, stuff like that, so there you go. So this is a little excessive, but I carry zip ties. You don't really need to carry these, but you can use these for a lot of things. I like carrying zip ties when I go on my hikes. You can use it to make a shelter, to do a lot of things really. In this little pouch, have another little pouch here. Have a headlamp, because you want to be hands-free if you're processing an animal, or if you're on a trail and it's getting dark, whatever. It's always good to have a headlamp, a couple extra batteries for the headlamp. Have some trash bags in here, because this is not just a hiking bag, it's also a hunting bag. So if I kill an animal, I have some non-scented trash bags to carry the meat so it doesn't get full of ants or dirt, stuff like that. These can also be used to make like an improvised pillow with some leaves, or a sleeping bag, keep you warm in an emergency, or even a shelter or a poncho to keep water off of you. Have some more paracord. In my opinion, you can never have enough paracord. Have another Ziploc bag for water, or for whatever. I mean, many uses for a Ziploc bag. Have another knife sharpener here. And I have some batteries for my headlamp. More toilet paper. You never know when you're gonna need it. So when I'm hunting, I usually have a gun, so I have some firearm lubricant in case something happens. My gun gets dirty, I need to clean it real quick. Maybe it's not operating the way it's supposed to be. A little lubricant in case your gun gets wet, whatever. Have another little light. So this one has a red filter on it, and it's not very bright, but the reason I have this one is because it won't really, like, if you don't want to be noticed by an animal or something out there, whatever you're hunting, you can use this. In here I have some little arrowheads. You can make an improvised little spear in case your gun fails you or you lose your knife, whatever. You can use this to get out of certain situations. You can use this to fish, whatever. So I have some trail mix in here in case I get hungry. I'm always hungry, so there's a snack in there. Extra water. I went on a hike with a friend one time. He started digging into my water because he didn't think about taking any, so I always carry extra water for my friend or whoever I may encounter on the trail. I have this. So normally what I do is I print a map of the area I'm gonna hunt or hike in, and I'll put it in this waterproof pouch. This thing was pretty cheap, like $1, and it's waterproof. Let me see, I don't even know if I have my glasses in here. Yep, I have my glasses in here. So I always carry some sunglasses just in case. Some eye protection. That's pretty much it. That's what I carry when I go hunting or hiking. And the only thing that might change is depending on the situation, right? It will depend on what firearm I take with me, but I always carry a firearm when I'm on a hike. Obviously, check the rules of the local places you're going to be hiking. Make sure that they allow you to carry. And when I'm hunting, I always carry a sidearm. So that's it for this video. I know it's kind of messy and it's all over the place, but I just wanted to show y'all what I carry in my hunting slash hiking bag.